Hey guys, it is time to talk about Eyes in the Shadows by L.M. Whiteley. This is a stalker romance and it's also the first book in the Hitmen of Ulysses series. So I found out about this book from Book Talk. She reached out to me and she sent me the Kindle Unlimited in case I wanted to check it out. So let me start off by saying that I love to support indie authors. It's one of my absolute favorite things when I get to try out a book that not a lot of people have heard of, because they can be such fun little gems. But y'all, this book, mark my words, is going to be Book Talk famous as soon as more people get a chance to experience it. So first, the technical elements of the book, super spot on. No typos, beautiful prose. It's got a great story structure and believable plot. Definitely likable characters with their own depths and struggles. It's just a solid book in the technical sense. But then the story had me absolutely from the first couple of chapters. I started this book at night, as my bedtime read on a Thursday night. But then I got a little bit carried away with the story and I ended up reading until well after 1 a.m. And yes, I paid for it the next day, so thank goodness it was a Friday. But there are some fun aspects to this book, like lesser used tropes. The FMC is a plus-sized woman, and she has some body image and some confidence issues that I feel like a lot of us readers can totally relate to. And then the banter and the chemistry of the FMC Eleanor and the MMC Mac is chef's kiss right from the get-go. The MMC feels like someone like you might know in real life, which made both of the main characters super relatable and easy to love and root for, which I totally appreciate. There were great descriptions of places and concepts. So, for example, the FMC is a chef, and there was a lot of detail about the cooking process, menu combinations, easy to understand, and they were sufficiently descriptive enough that you can totally see everything in your mind, but also the descriptions didn't drag on or get tedious, you know how they sometimes can do. So just the perfect amount of everything to keep you involved and see it clearly in your mind without it being too much. As things escalate within the plot points, as well as with the romance, it feels very natural. It was just a fun time to witness overall. I really appreciated the clarity of the story and how nothing seemed too grandiose or outrageous. And this is despite the MMC having a job as a hitman. Getting to know the side characters was great as well because they're so different and complex, which I'm guessing we're going to get into as the series progresses because, like I said, this is book 1 of the Hitmen of Ulysses series, and I cannot wait to get to Dimitri's book and learn more about his backstory and who hurt him. I absolutely love that character, so can't wait to see more from that. I do tend to read books fast. One book every couple days or so is usually my speed. And I also usually only read one book at a time. But I was enjoying this book so much and I really wanted it to last as long as I possibly could. So I was intentionally reading a little bit of other books for a while so that I could keep thinking of these characters and what might happen next and just spend a little bit more time in the world. I will warn you, the last 75 pages are sheer suspense, and I definitely bit off all the rest of my fingernails reading this. So definitely make sure you have time to finish the book once you get to that point, or I promise you, you are going to be left panicking until you can finish it. So overall, I gave this book 4 stars. I think it is an excellent, this is her debut novel, you guys. Totally shocked. I cannot believe how good this book is and how much I loved it. Again, I love to support indie authors, but this is one of those ones that I promise you guys, you're going to be seeing this on Book Talk.